Hello everybody, let's just turn that down before I forget. How are we all? Hello to Fluid Ice, Quick Roast, to Gallifreyan Run, Heterodony, JJ, Crayfish 547 and Cheese 24 and Emilio Gamer, just sneaking on the end there. Hello to you all. Now would you just go away? Go away. Go on, clear off. Bloody weather. Right. How is everybody? It's all gone very quiet. Do I still have connection? Is anybody there? Hello? I've got my thing on the wrong way round. Right. It has been a day of procrastination for me. Yeah, sounds like a Sunday. Me, this weekend, have mown the lawn for the first time. Yeah. Well, I just, got to go with my dad's lawnmower when I was a little bit like my own lawn for the first time. Oh, look at me, being all grown up. A decade and however much after I probably should have done that. I'm trying to perfectly cooked pork chop. Yeah, not too bad. I had a lot of food for lunch and haven't had anything proper for dinner because I'm absolutely rammed to the gills with food. I don't know! So that, as 'twas implied in the title, Morrison's knockoff Vimto, in case anyone's wondering. Cheers. It would have been Apple Tango. Just in case anyone cares about the stream drink, because the stream drink's got kind of an audience of its own, a bit of a cult following of its own at the moment. We did an online order with Sainsbury's. Sainsbury's didn't have any Apple Tango, so they sent me Mango Tango. Or Tango Mango. I don't know which one it's supposed to be. And so I had to go and buy some Apple Tango from somewhere else because I was on a trip, so that got inserted into my rotation. Hence why it's not Apple Tango today. The world's dullest anecdote there. Yes, as I was saying, as the stream title implies, there is a decision to be made. We can carry on improving the Kingfisher. Get that more up to scratch. Or we can say, we've done enough. Let's move on to pastures new. Because it felt a little bit half finished, but not completely half finished. If that makes any sense. We had a working craft, but you know, a mech. No, my skills. Yeah, I do not have the skills for a mech. My stream preview window there is still showing the stream starting soon window. Let me bring up the fruits of our labour from the last stream. I keep getting buzzed. What am I getting buzzed about? Nothing of any importance. No. There's a recent video of KC-130 refueling a CH-53K. It's carrying an F-35B, and I find that cool. Hello, DQNQ, by the way. That is quite impressive. I don't think I've got the refueling mod here. I've gone straight past it, haven't I? The Kingfisher. I tried. So this is what we had. Hello, Great Roads dude. Issues with this. The wing area is insufficient. We haven't finalised an initial armament for it because we've got like one working gun and another one that could do with some Viagra. Soup, hello! I have not tried out the oat machine yet. In fact, while we're making our decision, I just want to see if I can actually get this working a bit. Oh, pardon me. I thought that one was never going to come for a second. Ever put to the skies of Kerbal? Well, in a week's time, unless something goes wrong, we will be on our next mailbag stream. So I very much look forward to seeing that in action. Right, so that's... Oh, so close. What if we were to spread them out? Oh! It kind of works if we do it. If we do it the weird way. It's not going to make... Oh, crap. Yeah, the wobbling is not highest on the list of priorities at the moment. At the moment, priority is getting it not just... I mean, this is the G11 hinge. That's as powerful as they go. The hinges don't... Do these not have any... Do these not have any torque? Information. Motor size is as powerful. So that's 5.3 electric charge. 5.3, 2 point, but these things are massive. Although, possibly. Anyway, that's beyond the point. What are we going to do? Are we going to continue fixing this thing? Try and get it to being the ridiculous thing it can be? Just fine-tuning it. Or are we going to go with something else entirely? The ultimate W. Smith an ICP. I think An ICBM, the Ultimate W. Hello, by the way. I think, and I don't think an ICBM would be thingy. What's it? Ujma flip. What am I trying to say? Say I cut my losses. A normal rocket with a boomy bit. Basically, yeah, that's why I was thinking, maybe not. It's not every rocket in KSP. It's basically everything you ever build. Okay, I'm sensing there's a general mood for doing something different. So what ideas have we had recently? Oh, there's a whole list of them in the last stream, and I can't remember what they were. New. Save and continue. I'm feeling something, I don't know, a bit smaller scale. Not smallest scale. Something. Building sniper writing creation is more fun than the editing. That's true. Single engine fighter. I was thinking something like. Maybe something like a carrier fighter, more of a stall craft. Make a drone with 4 rotors. Something using 2 Typhoons as propulsion. Single engine propeller that carries 8 cluster bombs. I was thinking like it's like a new carrier fighter that uses some kind of F-35B-like tricks to allow it to take off without catapults, or a new attack helicopter or a stealth bomber. And then we've done a lot of hovering things with 4 rotors recently. Okay, we've got someone going for the attack helicopter, someone who likes the F-35 thing. So I think we could I don't know, something like the F-35, but with twin Typhoons instead of... I was leaning towards the F-35 thing. Maybe a dual rotor. Let's look at my current attack helicopter. Yeah, I do like this thing. But what improvements would we make? I did not do the Discord. Thank you. My God, I'm forgetting that a lot recently. Ponders Benton, hello! We're sort of having a bit of a debate between making a new attack helicopter and what was the other option? Sort of a new carrier fighter, but sort of one that can do sort of short takeoff and landing without the use necessarily. Without the use of catapults for launch, maybe even wires for maybe without the wires for landing. Okay, looks like we are going for some sort of carrier aircraft. I may even dispatch with my normal thing. No, those are the wrong ones, aren't they? Come out wherever you are. One inline non-commercial cockpit. I normally use the standard ones, but I fancy maybe going for something like this for a bit of a thing. Maybe let's try and make this as light as we can, perhaps. So if it's going to do like short takeoff and landing, we might not want to do like the full shebang, the full F-35B shebang. We might want to Edgar VTOL engine. No. I mean, something like you. Like a glove. K35B. Let's see what you did there. used to be like a ton of lift fans you could get. Where are all my lift fans? Pegasus VTOL engine. Used one of those. There, you could get Mark 1. I have seen them. I have seen them. I'm assuming it might be under lift fan. VTOL lifter section. Okay. Want to avoid a jet crashes it. There was. Why is this a VTOL engine? Oh, I see, it does that. But we were going with the two. We were going for the two Typhoons, weren't we? Oh. Da 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 da. That's quite sweet. Right, let's just start fleshing out the plane a little bit. I want this to be a reasonably light craft. How are we going to bring this to an end? Just something like that. Possibly? Possibly not. Is there like an adapter? There used to be like a specialised subsection for adapters, and now I don't know where they've all gone. Would it have migrated to structural? Okay, yeah, there we go. We have adapters. Oh, that's just standard one of those, and yeah. No, it doesn't look like we're going to find a decent adapter here. What about Rickilo? Folding wings are always a complete bastard. I think we'll just be going with the standard tail fin end. Didn't mean to do the dihedral there, did I? Oh my god, look at that. That is already horrific, mind you. 24.35. 24.47. Hang on, that the. I don't think this is going to be a stealth craft. My god, that cockpit's horrific for stealth. Oh god, I had no idea. I don't think I'm going to do anything fancy with the wings. I think we're going to make this reasonably conventional. Kind of does interest me a little bit though is so maybe we'll take the wings up a bit. Is there anything shallower than the D type? Type B? Type A? Actually, yeah, type A might. That's not the look I wanted. Where are you? You, they don't do a flat version of you, do they? They don't do one that goes the other way. Only the teeny tiny one. And the teeny... no, that's not it either. It's like the one wing shape they don't have. Although... I am a genie's ass. Sobin time, hello! Switch to two. We're a lot of people angling for the twin rudders. Yeah, that looks a little. Does help with the RCS as well. Do is something similar with those, have them up a bit. What was the what was the suggestion for the name? Someone suggested a name and I can't remember what the name was. A harpy! Yes, thank you. Suppose we're going to put some wheels on this thing. I'll leave you there for the moment. Then why do I have two of these? Why? What is going on here? Scale pair of scaled down intakes like that. I think that looks nice just under the wing like that. I think what we're going to do is just start to move that forward a bit. Maybe clip it up into the wing a little bit. Oh, that's looking, yeah, that's looking good. Now, where was I going? Fuel tanks. I think I want one more of these. Behind. I wonder. How big are these? See, they are relatively small. I have a really dumb idea. Because we all know are the very best kind. Typhoon. So hang on. Hang on. I want to do... Oh, damn it. Now I'll need this out a bit. So, my really dumb idea. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure... Right. So just to make sure that's lined up with the motor, now I'm going to need to do clipping. What we're going to need to do there is we need something that's as close to a spherical nose cap as we can. Because if we get something that's reasonably spherical, I think that's probably as good as we'll do. Hang on. Okay. Now comes the tricky bit. Now, which one is it to... Why not use a servo? Are those smaller? That's a very good point. I should be using a servo, shouldn't I? That's not... I'm using entirely the wrong tool for the job. Well, I mean, I did say it was a dumb idea, so, you know... And again, to go through the thing. Yeah, because the rotor's just going to spin it around and around and around, isn't it? I am not a clever man. Right, so you're going to need to... Oh. Should that just dislodge that from the centre line of that? Because if that has, that's... Yeah. And you can see the thing clipping down from the bottom, but I don't think that's going to make much of a difference. So then... Ah, beautiful. Do not allow full rotation. I'm going to go from 0 to, let's say, 45 degrees. Ah, it doesn't quite work. Sort of does. So where is the centre of mass? So that's going to be going off there. Right, so if anything, we need to bring this thing back a bit. Quite a lot, in fact. And then bring this thing back to match. Yeah, it's just where those things aren't quite spherical, isn't it? But... Oh, congratulations on the aircat uniform. Need more tea, hello! Plain Crazy Water Research Team, hello to you. I'm not going to bother fiddling about with centre of masses with regards. What's the centre of lift? Centre of lift is centre of mass is quite far forward. I'll start fiddling about with that later. For the moment. No, not you. Add fields to control via action groups. What is it? Track editor. Target angle. Hang on. No, we want this to go from 0, isn't it? Is it to minus 45? Or was it 45? It's 45. Okay, so what are we going to do for this? Perhaps number 9. We'll do the toggle play, toggle direction, and 8. We will toggle the engine. And oh my god, before I forget, we need to get some control surfaces on the wing, don't we? Okay, how are we doing? Nearly 8 o'clock. Not doing terribly. Not doing terribly at all. I haven't put symmetry on. Right, and then L12. Oh, that doesn't quite fit, does it? Ah! I didn't need that middle one. I was so sure I was going to need that middle one. In the end, we did not need it. And you, of course, are going to be on roll, and you are going to be on pitch, and you are going to be on yaw. And it was the harpy. And I think it was the ACF-1 was my designation for my aircraft carrier fighters. Right! Adam Kerman. I did not drain the tanks. We're going to sort all that out and the balance for that stuff in a bit. I just want to know if the stuff actually works. Don't kiss Titanic. Oh, bad news. Yes, it's nearly 8 o'clock, so time for me to say Super Chat is enabled if you'd like to help support the channel that way, or if you'd like to help support the channel in any other way, there are links to the PayPal and the Patreon description. You too can get your own little patron Kerbal, like Adam Kerman here. There he is. As well as your name at the end of the regular videos, access to the Patreon and Discord, access to everything I upload to Patreon, that kind of thing. Don't go to those last two expecting a hell of a lot. Oh, that's already... Okay, that was kind of weird. I haven't got a toggle mode thing on, have I? Maybe some slight changes needed there. Yeah. Maybe a few changes needed everywhere. Yeah, maybe afterburners aren't the best thing for launch. I don't know why it does that straight away. For the authorized face ground interaction. Oh, that is just touching the... We just up the spring strength a little bit just for the moment, just to get that off the ground there. Okay. So it can turn maybe a little bit too much there. What I think I just need to do is just turn down the... Oh no, that's still crazy sensitive. And these things could probably be turned down a bit as well. Oh! let's go back into the space plane. Hang on. Let's just sort a couple of things there. Oh dear. Right. This is all custom one. We're going to switch modes on that. And then open editor. Maybe we want to take this from... It should go from 0 to 45. Okay. And what's the other thing I wanted to do? Yeah, turning this down to about 10 degrees. Let's just turn the authority on all of these down to 10 degrees. Because it seems to have enough in its tank that we can not worry about that too much. Let's get Ben Kerman out. Make sure we've saved this. Authorize face ground interaction. Need Topper Kerman flying the Smith. And again, I think I might need to, for the moment, yeah, I think I just need to pick the tail up slightly, don't we? Right, what's going on there? Okay, that was a bit weird. Regardless, let's try that again, but so we're flying about 200 meters per second. Any battle will start, and we need to come around. Don't think that's too bad. It's not super manoeuvrable, but I don't think that's what we're going for here, really. Not quite graceful, but you got the gist of it, yeah. Oh, crumbs. Right. I should have slowed down a lot more for this. like a lot more for this. I get a hell of a lot more for this. Hang on. And that takes care of the rear engines. Reducing weight, smart. Yeah. Less mass requires less force to stop it. That's the big brain approach. Okay. Maybe we get this to 40. Maybe we move the landing gear back a bit and down a bit. And this time, Ben Bryce Kevin. Fluid Ice, hello! Stiffening springs, that's a good one. That seems to be better. Maybe some tweaks needed there. That must sound like I know what I'm talking about. Almost. Almost. Very nearly almost. Is that just because we don't have the control authority with the tail section anymore? I'm going to go that way up. It would have been awesome if it worked. Yeah. Put the thrust limiter down on that, and as we said, yeah, let's spring damper auto, medium landing gear. So brakes 100 on that, 25 on that. Okay. It flies quite nicely. Yep, bit of yaw control there. The angled tail fins do make it a little bit more difficult to control like that. What we do need to do is have some method of bleeding off speed, so you might need to... Ooh. Yeah, because they're pushing down now. They're lifting my nose up, but they are pushing the craft down. What to do now? It's all about how slowly I can fly. So you want to see how slowly I can fly straight and level. Ah, never mind. Let's just... And wheel skid. And that's not supposed to have one of these on. Steering should be disabled for those. I just want to see how it does with the normal takeoff as well. Yeah, pretty well. Yeah. So it's going to be the crucial thing if we want to do short takeoff, short landings. Oh, damn it, that's going to make it tricky. Okay, let's undeploy that. Ah! Hang on. So we just need to know about 60 meters per second, 50, 40. So I think on approach, should probably be looking for about 60 meters per second. If we were actually looking to land this on a... Why do you do that? Why do you do that? You shouldn't be doing that if I've disabled. Yeah, when I was flying about, the texture was going a bit weird. I don't know why that was. I do not have a carrier deployed at sea at the moment. And I think at the moment that's... Yep. Let's bring this thing in for a standard landing. Oh, oh, oh. See, that's perfectly stable. Oh, oh, oh. Okay, we got it together. Okay. Some minor tweaks. So I think from here we're going to need to start distributing the fuel a bit better, and we're going to need to start thinking about weapon placement. Little shoulder mounted Gal 22s like that? I think so. And we're going to need some 25mm ammunition boxes. Where are we going to stick these? Hang on. Protruding in there. Nope. Actually, where is the centre of lift and centre of mass, centre of... We should probably do actually bring this back a bit. So let's stick you there, in fact. And down a bit. Looks good. How has that managed to move so far? But it's actually reasonably manoeuvrable. At lower speeds, speed picks up too much, then it tends to go a bit crazy. So then, of course, we're going to want to start thinking about countermeasures. Two on the outside of there will be fine. And then flares there and there. And lest we forget, oh, wrong one. think we're going to go for some on the wingtip, because I don't think we're blessed with a hell of a lot of decent space. I would kind of like to keep everything kind of towards the middle here. Where's the center of mass? Might do with you is move you here. Then an extra missile rail just for some kind of mission specialist payload. Let's move the landing gear in. So how many do we have? 1, 2, 2 each side. I'm going to try and make this craft as light as possible, which I think might be a good idea. I think I might just go for just leaving a couple of pylons spare. And just do 1 missile per target thing. Uh-oh! Tits. Just line those up again. So this 1 missile per target would consist of a pair of AMRAAMs, and no, I don't want to put them on in that order, do I? Put them on the outside first and work in. I suppose drop tanks might be a thing. Oh, that's a point. Oh yeah, drop tanks. I don't think it will affect it too much if I just move these out, but I can get those quite close together, and then we'll put little small hard point in there. Ah, damn it. suppose we could use the hard point for an additional missile if we wanted. So, like... just stick one there. And then for missions when we're not, oops, and then for missions when we're not doing anything that requires a drop tank, we can just have a configuration like that. Saxit, hello! So just this so the craft is configured for a range of things. If I disable the staging there, can you still stage it through? You can still decouple it. What I might do actually, let's move these. Toggle engine 9. Put this on 4 for play in toggle direction, and then for 9 we can have decoupled, so they can't be decoupled through the normal staging menu. You can choose to should you want. Okay. Looking good, looking good. Looking good, looking good. Stop saying that before they come after me for the copyright. Right, now, fuel load. Now this is going to be tricky because this is going to move backwards and forwards quite a lot. So I'll need somewhere where I can see all of this stuff and have a reference for the center of mass ball. So it hasn't moved that at all. That's moved that. 2 Typhoons. What am I going to want? $30 there, $30 there. $30 there. I think that's pretty much dead on where it was. So what does that give me? 30, 30, 30. That's 90, 180, 300. I don't think that's quite going to do me. Yeah, I mean, if I set it up for that sort of thing, but well, let's try with an initial setup of that. Oh, so I see it's on auto, so that's why when we went out on the runway it was defaulting to a higher value. That's just... I think with the way we've rearranged that, we can probably get away with something like 2. And Bryce... Let's swap you out for Ghosty. Let's see what this thing can do fully armed. What's it? 10.9. That's not bad. And tip drop pods for run tech. Which mod has the... I think that's Airplane Plus. I think it's the... called the non-commercial cockpit. Hello, new Tommy 876, by the way. Right. Oh, I changed that, didn't I? I changed the action groups. So that I wouldn't accidentally do that. Oh God. So that's that. So we want to... So that's now 4. That's what I forgot to do as well. Whoopsie doodle. See, sometimes this is just what I like doing. Just build yourself a relatively simple craft, something with a bit of something slightly nuts about it, and then just see what happens. Need more T-Mobile edition. Hello. I was told that my grandfather passed away. I'll be seeing you in Extreme. I hope. Good night. So really sorry to hear that, T. You go take some time for yourself and your family, and yeah, I hope to see you next stream. But you do what you need to do. Changes I made should have stopped that from... Oh no, because it's these things that would do it. Oh, I think I need to... Right. I think what happens is the lift fan spins up quicker. So if we go straight into it, no, that's not what's happening at all. Is this because I moved the centre of mass about? Yeah, why did I turn down the lift fan? Oof. Yeah, re-up the fan's thrust. I think just subtle adjustments to the centre of lift there may be causing some problems. Near matter. Oh god, yeah, now that's right behind the centre of... Oh god. Okay, now this thing can barely turn. I mean, it keeps its energy well. And we're pulling like consistent, slightly under 6.5 Gs. I thought with the lessened fuel load. Okay. Obviously, our initial fuel load was dragging our centre of mass backwards. Yeah, because I was moving these quite far back just to get them. Right. Time for some not so fine adjustments. Where does that come to now? This one move you back to about Let's just up some of these. Let's up all of these to 12. also, I think for 6, I'm going to do deploy on those inside ones. I start draining the fuel at the start, might have saved a bit of time. Fair comment. We'll sort you out later. Okay, that's not bad. That's actually pretty good. So if we go up to sort of much faster than that, say closer to 300. Okay. I think we can do with a little bit better than that. Time for me to say super chat is now. Would you like to help support the channel that way, or if you'd like to help support the channel in any other way, there are links to the PayPal and the Patreon in the description. You too can get your own little patron Kerbal, like who have we been using here? Ghosty Kerman, as well as the rest of the patron Kerbals, as well as a name at the end of the regular videos, access to the Patreon and Discord, access to everything I upload to Patreon. Not a lot going on with those last two at the moment, but well, hopefully in time, you know. And then move everything back to line up with the thingy, the Ujima flip, the what's it. Turn it off for a second. There. Can't really move these too far because they start interfering with the rest of the things. And now I suppose I've got to rebalance the fuel. Which is fun. Oh no, it's pretty much exactly ended up exactly where it was. Those might need to be moved back. Okay, I don't think that's going to make a huge difference to the or maybe not that far. And we need to up this quite a lot, and I think we might have to just notch this down a touch. Let's get Ghosty out. Let's get GT. No, Ghosty Gorilla. Save all of that. Yeah, find a subscriber mod list, and then that will have details of all the mods basically. $11 likes, thank you very much, everybody. Damn you! Let's revert that to launch. I'm going to try something slightly different. Carrier fighter. I tend to just stick carrier hooks on my things, something like my cyclones. Yeah, the fan's as fan is as up as it will go, regrettably. So which does spin up faster. So let's put this up to about there. So that's okay. Yeah, that actually spins up faster. Might be good to give this a bit of time to spin up, and then oh, you can edit it from in flight. Yeah, that's what I did with putting that down to the angle down to 35. I think I might have to stick it down to 30. Why are you... Right. Found a little bit of time, a little bit of extra time to spin up a bit more. On the right book, if not on the same page yet. Oh god, tell me about it. Right, down to 25 degrees. Okay, could get a takeoff there. We didn't get the lift. It didn't actually pitch up like it sometimes does, but that should allow us to get decent takeoff distance. Okay, and that handles much more nicely now. Okay. I believe then there's only really one more thing for us to do. Oh god, where is it? Did I put it under... No, I didn't. Oh, for God's sake, don't tell me I... Archive, ships... Yep, it's not in the folder. Hang on. What it's not doing in the folder, I have no idea. Because it should be there, ready for use at all times. It looks like I did. There go the launch clamps. Looks like it did have a clear out in the old. What was I trying to say? Looks like it was cleaned out in the old spring clean. Right. How are we doing for fuel? Oh, do I have infinite propellant on still? I do still have infinite propellant on. Hang on. Oh, would you not get fuel crossfeed across these? Oh, arsing titsicles. Okay, that's something we'll have to fix in a second. But in the meantime, dun, 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 dun. I still got my flaps open. Excuse me. Yeah, okay, you've got a while before in line with the old runway there. Or maybe we should just say screw it and try and come in here and give ourselves the sort of maximum opportunity to land. Oh, this can actually move. Let's not do that though. Okay. So coming up on the carrier just about. Ah! Slightly to the left, aren't I? That's where the runway is likely to be. Gear down might be a good idea. Not the silkiest of silky smooth, but yeah, don't need to do that. But I think it's going to be safer for me if I just try to roll around that way. Oh, I hate the fact that fact, I'll probably be trying to use this runway. Smith, oh yes, yes, you were saying you got onto the thing, but you couldn't actually access any of the things. There's a thing called server rules or something similar that you need to agree to before it'll let you see any of the stuff. Look at that. I think this still might need to be adjusted to like 20. God, I don't think I'm even going to need the VTOL stuff, but just in case. Hey! Hang on, what is that at the moment? What's that on at the moment? That is on 25. Hopefully, let's do that next time. It'll settle on 20. Okay. What's right there? Having a lot off. I'm not sure the deck proofs. Did you want to get out of the way? Run for your lives! Oh, good. Right, boys and girls, share your mods. If you manage to get onto the Discord, It's look at that. Yeah, I remember that episode. Oh damn it! I just did it again. Never mind. And I launched with that down, which I shouldn't have done. And we can turn that off now. Yeah, I remember that. The half got really into NCIS. My mum also got into it. I haven't seen it. We watched everything that was on Netflix. I think Amazon Prime had it for a while. They only had up to like season 14. What am I doing? To bleed off some speed. I feel the need to bleed off some speed. Let's land this over here, and then I think we haven't seen its combat capabilities, but I think that will that can wait for another day. No, don't do that, don't do that. Thank you. Oh, that might be what it is. It's still steering turned itself back on. Why did steering turn itself back on again? There's something I can't remember. What do you have to do with the rules section, guys? It's been a while since I did this. There's something you need to do to basically acknowledge that you... Because I don't have it in front of me. So, a couple of last adjustments we need to do. Right, now if those aren't steering, yeah, that's much better. Still a little bit of wobble, but nothing nothing too bad. I notice you can't do... Steering angle limiter. Yeah, we'll maybe tweak that some other time. So right, first of all, these need to have the steering disabled. This needs to be opened up in the editor because this needs to go all the way down to 20. I like that. I'm quite proud of our little creation. The only thing we need to do now is get it into and see some combat with it. Get it into combat. Well, you saw the most important bit, which was probably the probably the the carrier landings. To be honest, it is nothing spectacular. Nothing spectacular. Yeah, not particularly stealthy. But not without its charm either. And we have that extra hard point. So, anti-radiation capabilities. Does that block? Does that block the... Oh, that does slightly block the thing there. And those fins are pretty far. Oops. And those fins come pretty far back. Maybe not one of those. Maybe, you know, the old Air 2 Genie. Better. Hotspur missile. That's going to be more like it, isn't it? That's... Oh! Yeah, we'll just casually strap that... It does actually fit there. Yeah, maybe... Where's the smaller... What's the name of the smaller thingy? You know, the thingy. There we go. Can it carry one of these? Maybe just about. Because it is very much, I think, in that light fighter category. But anyway, become possible multi-role load. Oh, we've got plenty of little points we can stick stuff on. Yeah, I did. I think I did go and do that. Let me just double check. Yeah, steering disabled. Make sure that is, yeah. We have ourselves a neat little addition to, neat little nautical addition to our fighter roster. Yeah, next will come things like tuning it and what have you. And we're back to being a vegetable. Yeah, pretty much me after I finish this stream, but I will have to finish this stream. Thank you very much, everybody, for coming along. Thank you for all the likes. Thank you, everybody, for getting involved with the chat and for any suggestions you've had. Yes. I think it's had some deagles. Kelly, hello! Right as I was saying my goodbyes. Yeah, Tuesday. Tuesday we're to Sweden. Tuesday we're to Sweden. Tuesday we're back to Sweden. For our CK3. I don't know if I would call it a playthrough. I don't know if I'm going to play all the way through to like 1440, whatever it is. But it is a fun fun and chilled little playthrough. If you just want to come along and watch me try and conquer the world, have a bit of a chilled laugh while we're chill time, bit of a giggle, then it's well worth it. But yeah, that'll be Tuesday. Next Saturday, another mailbag. So yeah, I'm quite happy with what we've created here. Just triple check I've saved it. Yes, so plenty of stuff coming up for you guys. Let's not slouch for the outro. Until then, though, thanks for watching, take care, and I'll see you next time.